All right. Welcome to the Maximum Edge Sports Wagering Show. My name is John Santucci. Call me Tooch. I have got Anthony with me from Pounded Sports. We're talking Monday Night Football. We got a special guest today. We got Russell Stewart, man. Both these guys are riding hot streaks. Oh, what a weekend for both of you guys. Let's talk a little bit about the hot streaks this weekend, Anthony. I mean, college and NFL. I think you were 15-5. It's just unbelievable. We made some money.
Eight,
Let's just say.
15-6, 8-5 on Saturday for 14 units, and 7-1 yesterday for what is it? Well, either way, it was plus 37 units, so 23 units yesterday, 37 units for the weekend. We crushed it. Um, just a lot of good breaks. I mean, football, it's not the easiest sport to cap, so it's with a lot of things went in our favor. We pounded the Colts last night +4. We had them in a teaser +10. Patriots -1. We had the Chiefs over with which was our only loss. Titans +4.5. Patriots -7. We had the Bucks -7 first half. I mean, we just cleaned up. It was great.
And this guy, Russell Stewart, man, he's been just equally as hot. Tell us about your weekend in football and NFL and college.
Yeah, the max plays went 3-1 yesterday. I had the Raiders -2.5. I had the Giants +3. Let's see. I had Lions +17. I thought that was way too high of a line not to play. And I had like a medium-sized play on the Colts and 49ers. I lost on the 49ers -3. I thought the weather would play a factor and the defense would step up, but I was off on that one. So 3-1 yesterday on max plays.
Awesome, man. How about both of you guys are running? We're all running some promos right now. Anthony, why don't you tell us what you got going on over at Pounded Sports?
So I got 4 total plays, 1 NHL, 3 NFL for tonight. And plain and simple, we either go 3-0 in NFL or you get a free week. We can go 2-1 in NFL and you'll still get a free week. I got a 5-unit play, 2 2-unit plays, and a 3-unit NHL play. So very excited about tonight. Pretty confident as well. So poundedsports.com.
All right, and Russell, you got something going on too?
Yeah, I've got either 2-0 tonight in the NBA and NFL. If both don't win, the rest of the week will be free, going for $30. Both max plays.
Excellent. And I'm running. This is just coming up for next weekend. Get all my football plays for college starting Thursday. College football Thursday, Friday, Saturday. NFL Thursday night football, and then Sunday and Monday all my NFL plays for $30 for the weekend. All right, tonight we're going to be breaking down Monday night football, man. Let's recap Sunday. There weren't a lot of surprises. I mean, it was pretty much favorites, except for like Russell mentioned the Lions, and I didn't.
Call.
It was a good call, man, because after I had initially played the Rams against the spread, I was like, yeah, the Lions, man, sooner or later they're gonna either, come and play hard and win, because it's pretty hard to go winless in the NFL, and sooner or later they're gonna win one. I thought it was a good time to roll into LA, where there's not a huge fan base of support for the Rams. The Lions have been playing hard. They don't want to go winless. So that was a big surprise, I think. Although I should have known better. And then Anthony, any surprises stand out for you? Maybe the Chiefs game or.
Definitely the Chiefs. I mean, Russell can tell you about that. That was definitely a huge surprise. First time Patrick Mahomes started a game that he didn't throw a touchdown. So that was a huge shocker. I mean, I've never seen anyone shut down Mahomes like that, except for the Super Bowl. Besides that, we called it on the show. The Bengals was the play. Vegas wanted you to play the Ravens because of the perception of what they did to the Chargers the week before. So, I mean, we were all over the Bengals. Bengals are still not getting respected. So hopefully they get some respect into the incoming weeks. But that Burrows and Jamar Chase combo is like the Hines and Roethlisberger of the old days.
Yeah, and Russell, you're a little closer to the Kansas City media than we are. Mahomes, 9 interceptions on the season already. I think he threw 6 or 7 whole season last year.
Yeah.
Fans despairing Kansas City.
Yeah, he's the O-line is not blocking for him whatsoever, and the defense is just being ran through left. The defense is awful. I mean, he knows that he has to score the ball, and ever since the Super Bowl, they're playing defenses that are making him keep everything in front of him.
Yeah.
And he's trying to go deep every time. Well, not every time, but he's wanting to go back to like Showtime Mahomes, and it's just not working. And he's going to have to adapt, or they're going to miss out on the playoffs for the next few years if he doesn't adapt to that.
Right, left the game. I don't think he finished the game, did he?
No.
He didn't finish.
Chad Henne came in.
Chad Henne came in, finished the game. That injury will bear some watching. I thought, before the game, Anthony, you and I talked a little bit offline before the Chiefs and Titans. We kind of thought the wrong team was favored just because the Chiefs were 3-13 against the spread their last 16. Now 3-14. Was the wrong team favored?
And 2-5 on the year.
Right, 2-5 on the year.
No, I don't. So think about it. Just think about the Titans would be favored -3. Everybody and their sister would be on the freaking Chiefs +3.
Yeah.
So the odds makers, I mean, that is the right line. But do you got the balls to take the Titans? And because everybody still has the perception of last year and how good the Chiefs can be. But unfortunately, it's not the case. There's no offensive line and there's no defense. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is just one person.
Yeah.
The Titans made they definitely took a step when they beat the Bills the week before. That's why I kind of asked, if you thought the wrong team was favorite. Titans, they look like crap week 1, getting blown out at home by the Cardinals. And then now they look like a completely different team. Their defense is still a little suspect, but they got a lot of pressure on Kansas City. But a lot of that's probably the Chiefs' offensive line. I don't know. I know they've got some injuries along the offensive line, but Andy Reid and company offseason is going to have to do some retooling on that offensive line because Patrick Mahomes is getting killed. He is really forcing the ball to.
I love the Raiders. I love the Raiders in that division. Now that you take the Chiefs out of the equation, it comes down to the Raiders and the Chargers. I mean, the Broncos, that's a joke. I mean, I think even with a beat-up Chiefs team right now, beat up on a Broncos team. I mean, you had a B-squad Browns team beat up on the Broncos. So, I mean, I think the Raiders are the team to watch out for. 5-2 on the year. Just watch out for the Raiders. A lot of people were on the Eagles yesterday, especially when Darren Waller was called out. So nobody gave them any credit. I mean, I was scared of that play because I had the -2, and I kept saying to myself, is this one of those games where you take the opposite? I was like, I see the steam, I see it. And then when Waller came out, I went to a pick 'em. I was like, no, that's not the public. That's just Waller being out. He took 1.5 points off the board just for him not playing.
Yep.
It didn't matter.
The first touchdown was the first touchdown to the tight end on the Raiders too. It was an 87, I believe.
Yeah.
It was a no-name guy.
Moreau.
I thought that was funny.
It was.
Yeah. Everyone was freaking out about Waller, and then he scores the first touchdown.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Next man up.
Yep.
That proves to you that John Gruden, not affecting the locker room.
Right.
There's a lot of discipline in that locker room. Those guys want to win.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say, man. Since Gruden left, no effect. And then the Chargers defense has taken a step back from last year. They were halfway decent. This year, not a good club. I know they've got some injuries in the secondary.
So I just updated my spreadsheet. The Chargers first half combined home and road are now 1-6 over under. I didn't update it last week, so I updated it this week. 1-6 on the over under home and road. Pretty good stat. Good trend going into the season.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Raiders got to be the favorite now to win that division. Chargers may be a close second. Denver,
I don't know. Chargers and Raiders. It's going to be a duel.
Yeah, Chargers and Raiders. Yep. Any other games stand out for you, Russell, from this weekend?
Oh, I probably have to say. I mean, I still can't get over that Chiefs game. Just how bad. I mean,
It's not the Chiefs we're used to.
No, I can't get over that one. Three points in the game.
The over looked like one of the best plays on the board.
Yes.
Yesterday.
It annoys me. That's what annoys me. It went from 57.5 to 60 or 59.5 within minutes of game time. 59.5, and it wasn't even come close.
Yeah,
not even close.
That's a crazy thing.
And you guys talked about the Bengals. The Bengals, they honestly blew out the Ravens. They did blow out the Ravens. They killed them.
Yeah, and before that game, I really liked the Ravens. I gave it out as a free play. I like the Bengals. The Bengals stats were they're holding teams to less than 4 yards per carry, like 3.6 yards per carry, which is pretty damn good run defense. Baltimore, a running team, and they're getting good pressure on the quarterback. And then this was a game for first place. And then, like Anthony said, you throw in Jamar Chase, that just in the way that Baltimore played, falling behind against the last two teams they played. Another game that stands out for me besides our Bears, Anthony, was just getting blown out. Not even trying. It looked like no hustle for the Bears, but guys jogging.
They
through
had
their
no
routes.
defensive line.
Yep.
I mean, it was a joke. I've watched just very little, and every time I watched it, it was Fields getting sacked. I was like, come on. Can you guys at least try? My gosh. I mean, it's not.
They had to.
Tom Brady, he didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah. They had some COVID issues, today their head coach has got COVID, so maybe that's a good play. You taking away Gruden, you take away Matt Nagy, will be some kind of dead cat bounce. But
maybe he won't be able to coach the rest of the season.
That would be a fortunate occurrence, but they had to bring up a practice squad player to play right tackle because Elijah Wilkerson was out with COVID as well. So that guy got destroyed. They had to switch their offensive line around in the second quarter. So it didn't make much difference. By that time it was 21-0. But another game, the football team had 4 trips down to the red zone against the Packers. Otherwise, if they would have gotten some points there, they might have covered against the Packers. But instead, it turns out Packers covered easily. I think Anthony, you had the Packers. Russell, how are you in that game? You take the Packers.
I did a parlay on that game. I did them with the Patriots, but
easy money.
Yeah, that was I saw that game. That they couldn't convert on any of the red zones, and the Patriots killed
54 to 3. Anthony, you and I talked I don't trust that Patriots offense. That offense came to play the other day against the Jets, but looking like
bad. Yeah. I mean, how can you be that bad?
They can't get anything going on offense.
It doesn't matter who the coach is, and I hate to say it, the backup quarterback Mike White looked better than Zach Wilson. That short period of time, he looked better than Zach Wilson.
Who? I didn't make it to that part of the game.
Mike White, never heard of him. But
when they bring him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think second quarter, middle of second quarter. But yeah, he had 2 touchdown passes. He threw them in. He didn't look that bad for. I forgot what school he's from, but
the Mac Jones. Mac Jones looking like he's got no problem picking up Josh McDaniels' offense. Smart player. I really liked him coming out of college. He puts the ball in the right place almost all the time, where the receiver could do something with it. Great ball placement. He may not have the best arm out of any of the quarterbacks coming out, but he's smart. He knows where to go with the ball. And second half, I expect the Patriots, to be a step up of where they started from the first 4 games of the season. But let's talk about tonight's game. We got the Saints at the Seahawks, and man, Anthony says it's steamed up already. The Saints -5. Wow, I wish I'd gotten that bet in a little bit earlier. Yeah. This morning it was -3.5. How are you feeling about this game, Anthony? Any leans?
Sorry, it's been a long day. Uh, this is not one of my favorite Monday night games. If this game was on a Sunday, I wouldn't be betting it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
You got Winston versus Geno Smith. Which one do you trust? You know what I mean? It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Do you take home dog or do you take the better defense? I mean, this game is going to be ugly. Honestly, I can't watch it. It's a snooze fest. I placed my bets in, and I don't know. I'll probably go to bed early. I can't watch this game. This is going to be brutal to watch.
How about you, Russell? Saints and Seahawks. Your thoughts?
I completely agree with Anthony. I think it's actually it is the worst game of the week of all the games since Thursday. It's going to be a pretty bad game, but I think I kind of think the home team will play a little bit better than expected, but both quarterbacks are really no-name players. I'm not looking forward to it too much, but I'd probably actually take my free play would probably be go with the over. I think it would be from just bad defense, bad game all around.
Yep. I like that. But I think the over is too low. I mean, that line opened up
low.
It opened at 44. It's at 41.5 now. We saw the Colts and Niners go over 41 last night pretty easily. Saints 3-2 against the spread. Over unders 2-3. Seahawks 2-4, 3-3 against the spread. Over under 1-5. So Seahawks more of an under team. Some key injuries for the Saints. Deontay Harris is out at wide receiver. Traquan Smith is questionable. Of course, Michael Thomas has been out the whole season. They usually Marcus Callaway and I don't know who else, but the Saints, Jameis Winston really hasn't had anybody good to throw to. For the Seahawks, DK Metcalf still has that foot injury. He'll probably get a shot at Toradol and be out there like last time. He's questionable. Guard Damian Lewis is questionable for the Seahawks. And, of course, Chris Carson and Russell Wilson are out, and that's the heart of the Seahawks team. But the Seahawks have shown that they're able to run the ball with whoever's back there. They're a good running team, although the Saints' defense is one good thing that they do is stop the run. So you've got the Saints
Third
offense.
against the run.
Number 3 against the run. That's why I lean towards the Saints in this game. The offense for Seattle for Seattle's ranked 23rd, so no great shakes there. Their defense last in the league. If Jameis Winston put points up, it's going to be against this team. So Saints offense ranked 29th. Jameis Winston has struggled to convert in the red zone. That's what worries me, although the past 4 games he's progressively gotten better. And you've still got Alvin Kamara, who I expect is going to get a lot of work tonight. And then the Saints defense ranked 14th. So I would take the Saints as my lean, although now it's still less than, you're still laying less than a touchdown. Both you guys on the side, if you were to bet the side, where would you be, Anthony? If you had
I would
to bet
take
the side.
Seattle first half to cover. They're 3-0 against the spread first half. They're 3-0 against the spread first half at home. I would lean toward the Seahawks first half. And then the game, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. I mean, like I said, damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Yep.
But as
Russell,
if I'm giving out,
it is a stay away, but
only reason I would take Seahawks +5 would just be because after watching them play the Steelers, Geno Smith honestly shocked me a little bit. He played a little. I know they didn't really get it into the end zone all that much, but he controlled the ball a lot better until that last second turnover where Watt got that fumble and they kicked the field goal, ended in overtime. But five's it's a lot, but at the same time the Saints could cover that pretty. Yeah, it's like Anthony said, it's kind of a coin flip, really.
Yeah. I mean, are the Steelers, of course, they're off this week on a bye, so a little bit forgotten, but probably an overvalued NFL team. The Steelers. I don't think they're as good as everyone thinks.
I took it in a teaser.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a teaser. I think the best thing of the way to do this game is do it in a teaser.
Yeah.
I got the size, but very small, very small.
Yeah.
I got 5 units on the teaser. It's a lot more
Okay.
sexier of a number in a teaser than the line.
Yep.
If I'm going with the
Exactly.
teaser, if I think it's teaser, I'd definitely take the points. Just because I don't know if Saints are. I don't know about what you guys think, but I don't know if the Saints are.
Seahawks plus 11 and over
Yeah.
35 and a half.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, 11, a lot of points.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if the Seahawks are getting blown out at home. That's the thing.
That's what that's kind of what I'm banking on.
See, that's the thing. You also got to be careful. The Saints also just blew out New England in New England.
Yep.
And then the following week they went toe to toe with the Cowboys and they had them beat. Then they destroyed the Jets. I mean, they just absolutely slaughtered them. I don't know if the Jets will even make up to the next week. They got beat up so bad. But I mean, you just don't know which Saints team's going to show up, and you don't know what Geno Smith is. I mean, honestly, just by looking at it, you want to take the points. Russell's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
You take points to be the safe, but the Saints are the much better team.
Yeah, they definitely
It's
are.
very, very tough. It can go either way, and no one. I mean, it's a guess at this point. It's a guess.
I hate to lay prop bets out there, but Marcus Callaway is the only real healthy receiver. I think it's over 44 and a half receiving yards. That seems pretty doable for a prop bets. Anthony and I have sworn off prop bets. We will not be betting anymore just because that's
the only one I like is Kamara over 94 and a half. And I don't
total yards.
If I like the over, you take the under.
Is that total yards?
Because they're just going to pound the ball. That's rushing.
Okay, rushing
If
yards.
I like the over, just go ahead and pound the under because the under is probably going to hit now. I am the worst person to pick the props. I'm not joking with you.
And Russell, you dabble in the prop bet market?
I stay away from it. I've been killed too many times in prop bets. I try to. I do like your. I like both your guys' props though. I mean, they're going to run the ball, and then Callaway's the only name I can even really think of. So
yeah. Yep, he
4 and a half is not a lot of yards.
Yeah,
that's like 4 catches, 3 catches, 4 catches.
Yeah,
that's doable against that Seahawks secondary.
First week secondary. Yeah, so it's doable.
Let me throw one last number after you. They were close games though, but the Saints have won 4 of the last 5 games coming out the bye since 2016. Although only one of those games was by more than 3 points, and one of them was only a 1-point win. So while they've won, the games have been kept close. So take that with a grain of salt, and then some other numbers. Seattle 5-2 straight up their last 7 against New Orleans, and New Orleans though 11-4-1 against the spread their last 16 games. So they have been a cover team. And then, of course, 5-2 against the spread their last 7 against Seattle.
The bad thing about those trends is totally different team. The quarterbacks are totally different. These are 2 absolutely different teams.
Yep.
Different quarterback. I mean, you throw the trends, the stats out the window, and you literally just got to go by Geno Smith's 1 start and Winston's season starts.
Yeah.
That's all you can go by. There's no other trends, stats. I mean, if you're going by, there's some guy to go, I do the last 3-year stats. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That is the absolute dumbest thing. Like I heard somebody say, I know a trick on how to win in NFL.
There's no trick.
I have one trend, and it goes into the previous seasons, but like Anthony said, it's more just let's see. Saints are 9-1 against the spread in their last 10 road games versus a team with a losing home record. But
there you go.
Like you said, Drew Brees, it's a whole new team. Everything's different, but
it's a whole new team.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we actually had receivers last year for the Saints.
Yeah.
There's no receivers now.
Yeah.
What do you say we give away? Are we giving away free play tonight?
Yeah.
All right. What do we got for tonight, Anthony? We tied up our record finally. All right.
Oh, I forgot. I was waiting for the transition. Forgot there's no transition.
Right, I don't have one. Are we doing NFL play? Okay, let me do a transition. All right.
So I
There
can't
we
give
go.
out an NFL free play from me, at least, because people pay me for them. But Russell did give out a Monday Night Football. He likes the over 41.5. From
Right.
myself, I'm giving out an NHL play, Hurricanes money line. I love the Hurricanes tonight. I just don't see them losing.
No, I like that too, man. As soon as I get off, I got to get my bets in. I've been so
We're
busy today. I got to
7-1.
hurry. The Hurricanes game, what
7-1
time?
in their last 8 free plays on the show.
Nice. What time's Hurricanes
Starts in
tip
5,
off?
7 minutes.
Puck drop?
5,
5
7
minutes. I got to get going on that one.
Something like that.
All right. Well, Russell, thanks for joining us.
Yep.
And
Appreciate working with you guys.
yep, we'll see you next time. I know you'll be back to join us. Anthony, thanks again. And we'll talk to you later. We'll be back Thursday.
Yep.
And I'm the team captain. He's the preview, and I'm the main attraction.
Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible. Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible.
Invincible hustle, mighty desire to conspire, to transpire, to